Well, with the weather changing, so is our apparel, and I want to share with you my 7 favorite ultralight pocket knives for summertime EDC carry. Well, folks, glad to be with you here today in the backyard hanging out. You know, it's funny here in the Rocky Mountains. One day you can have it like 75, which it was just a few days ago, and I was doing a bunch of yard work. 75 degrees, I was in sandals, gym shorts and a t-shirt, everything's groovy. And then today we might get some snow here in a few hours, you know, and it's definitely like in the 30s. And it's just funny how the Rockies kind of swing all over the place. But in this video, as we start to get into springtime and summertime, you know, and changing of the season, it's time to also change out our EDC pocket knives. You know, in the wintertime when you're wearing heavy duty jeans, maybe you're wearing, you know, Apex pants from 511 or more just kind of heavy duty pants that are a little bit thicker to help keep you warm. And you're probably wearing a belt with them. Carrying, you know, like a 5-ounce, 4-inch cold steel Voyager, not a big deal. Who cares? You know, that's just one of a couple items you have on your person in your EDC system. Maybe you are a huge heavy hitter and you want almost a 7-ounce Gerber Auto 06, you know, or maybe you're on a budget and you're carrying a Kershaw Emerson, you know, frame lock. That's in the 5-ounce range, you know, no problem, not a big deal because you got a belt, you got thick, you know, pocket material. Who cares? But when you're in the summertime and you're maybe wearing gym shorts a lot, you're wearing thin hiking pants or a thinner material shorts, you know, you're wearing swimming trunks maybe as you're just doing stuff and playing with the kids in the yard and doing whatever it is, carrying a big giant heavy folder like this isn't always very intuitive. It can literally drop your pants to your ankles. So today I want to share with you 7 blades that I love to carry in the summertime with those basketball shorts, gym shorts, maybe pants that even don't have a belt. You know, you just have a drawstring, and so you're either carrying it in your pocket or in your waistband, and you don't want this 6, 5, 7-ounce folder on you. You want something that's slim, very low profile, and lightweight. That's what I want to share with you today, give you a list of several that I regularly gravitate to, that I regularly carry, just to point you in the right direction. And so these are a few rules, ground rules for these blades that we're about to look at. All of them are under $100. All of them are ambidextrous, so lefties and righties, you're going to enjoy this video, and they're all under 3 ounces. So that's kind of our game plan today as I introduce you to these blades so that you can put them in a rotation with maybe your heavier ones. These are your heavy duty winter ones. The ones we're about to look at are your light duty summer EDC pocket knives. So with that, let's hop on over to the tabletop and take a look. All right, so here we are, and we're gonna start kind of in the middle of the road in price and size range and all that stuff with 2 blades right here, and we are looking at the Steel Will Mini Intrigue and the Steel Will Full Size Intrigue. That's what we have here today. We got the caliper. I know last time I called it the protractor. I don't know what I was thinking. And we're going to do our little scale as well, just so you guys can kind of get some numbers, some perspective. You guys liked that the last time. And as we go through this, guys, I will have links over to Blade HQ, Amazon, Backcountry, even Knock Around Sunglass Company, all that stuff. So if you see gear that you like here, blades that connect with you, appreciate it when you use those hyperlinks. Help me continue to make the content that you see here week in, week out. Those will all be below in the links and in the description. So thank you guys. Appreciate your support. You guys fuel the channel and make it go. So what's really cool about these particular blades is that both of these are going to come in at under 3 ounces. We got our full size just under at 2.9 ounces. And then the mini is going to be about 2.2 on the weight scale. And you got about a 3-inch blade, you got about a 3.75-inch blade polymer. These are both going to be at about $40 to $45. So great price point, overseas produced, bronze bushings, fly open, D2 steel. So for that price, great steel, ambidextrous, tip up pocket clips, and they're slim. That's another big aspect that you're gonna see here. All these blades are slim. They're not these big fat wide blades, because there are a couple, even my Manix 2 lightweight comes in at exactly 3 ounces, but it's not my favorite EDC folder for, you know, gym shorts and lightweight pants, because it is wide and does take up space. Slim blades like this, that's what you're gonna see today. They're all slim blades, slim handle, is for that reason. So just wanted to kind of show you that. And another aspect we always want to, you know, look at, and again with these, you know, it's just going to fly open real nice on those bronze bushings, good liner locks, lots of different color combinations that are out there. And again, righties or lefties, you're going to love it. Cool back spacers. The full size has that red, the gray has that blue, and they're going to have a thickness here. Let's take a look, see. 4.3, 0.43, 0.47, 49. So nice and thin, under half an inch thick as well. So that's a great option, kind of the middle of the price point, middle of the steel quality that we're gonna be looking at today for these blades. So the Intrigues from Steel Will, mini and full size. We'll throw those guys over there. Next up, we'll go with the cheapest model that we have here, and that's the K-Bar Dozier. I love this knife. I have had the blue with thumb stud version. I know one of you guys, I forget off the top of my head, purchased it from me. I threw it up on eBay so that I could get this one just for purely more ambidextrous aspects for those of you who, both are great. They have thumb stud that's ambidextrous. They have the hole that's ambidextrous. Love them both. Great polymer handle. AUS 8 steel, 20 bucks. This one is the Hunter clip. We do have some 90-degree spine angles on there. Fits great in my large size hands. Lock back design, solid lock up, tip up. So Zytel handle scales, no liners, 2.1 ounces. Look at how lightweight that is. Nice and slim, and you won't break the bank again as well. And a thickness here of 3.8, so thinner than the Intrigues that we just saw there. So nice and slim as well. You're looking at about a 3-inch blade, hollow grind. And again, you can get it, this is again the Hunter point, I believe is what they call it. And then you can get like a normal, more kind of a drop point with thumb studded version. But I love that blade, and I was actually doing, as you saw just a moment ago when I was outside, the yard work. I mean, that's what I was carrying when I was wearing my gym shorts, you know, carrying it in the waistband and knocking it out, cutting open a bunch of mulch bags, and you know, this is what I'm rocking, and working great. Just really functional little blade, fantastic gift knife as well. Just all around EDC is fantastic, but perfect. This is a perfect, won't break the bank. If you lose it, who cares? AUS 8, decent, you know, nothing to write home about, but it'll keep a decent edge, great little blade shape, good lockup, zero complaints there, 20 bucks. Great summertime EDC folder. So this one you gotta have in the collection, or at least really consider if you want something that is really well done by a US company here. The Spyderco Delica 4 polymer glass reinforced nylon handles. Love that. VG10 steel, full flat grind. Great lock back, 4-way directional pocket clip. I mean, a great folder. Fits, again, my hands really well. And that's the thing, you know, I mean, you could have this little micro, mini, lightweight folder, but you still want like good grip, good blade shape, good, you know, performance. And this gives me all of that with the Spyderco Delica 4s. And your weight that we're gonna be looking at here is 2.4 ounces on that guy. And we wanna look at the handle thickness. Handle thickness, again, 3.8, so the same as on the K-Bar. So basically, in a lot of ways, you could view it almost as an upgraded K-Bar if you already own a K-Bar Dozier, but you're like, man, I want to kind of take it to the next level. I would say probably out of all these that we're looking at today, the Delica would be the upgraded version of that. Love it. It's one of my go-tos in the summertime, and particularly if I want a little, if I like the full flat grind, which I do, and I want some better edge retention than what, you know, AUS 8 can give me, and I want it to be slimmer, you know, than what the Intrigues are, then I'll go with these, the Delica 4. It's a fantastic, fantastic blade in that regard. So many color combinations. You can get different types of steel combinations out there. You know, there's the ZDP 1 version. There's lots of different stuff. So love this. I've had it for years and years and years, but because of the slimness, the lightweight aspect, and then just the great quality that Spyderco always produces, this is one of the best kind of do everything summertime EDCs out there. Now, this will run usually between like $60 and $70. I remember, I think I actually bought this one like at $55, but prices have gone up slightly over the years. So $70, so definitely more expensive than what we're seeing here, obviously, so far. But I think for the price to what you're getting, it's a great kind of quote unquote, in our price range of under $100, higher end, you know, ambidextrous, you know, all this stuff that we're talking about today, slim profile, lightweight EDC folder. Great for those summertime barbecues. All right, next up, we're gonna go USA made. We got 3 USA mades in a row here. So the first one at about $40, you can get the polymer version for a little bit less. We are looking at the Dividend in 420 high carbon, USA made from Kershaw. Aluminum handle scales. Up till now, all the handles have been polymer. This one is going to be aluminum. Again, you can get a polymer version of this. Hollow grind. Really precise tip, a great little EDC knife in general. It is speed safe, open assisted with a flipper and 4-way directional pocket clip options. There with a little bit of standoff so you can grab that thing, boom, whips right open. Little liner lock there. Again, fills out my hand well, about 3-inch blade. Most of these are all gonna have 3-inch blades and then like 2.75 on the cutting edge. When we look at the weight, and drop that little guy there, 3 ounces on the dot. So perfect, fits right in. It's on the cusp, but it fits right in there. And because of its slim features, and we're gonna look at it here with the caliper, a 3.6. Nice, nice and slim there. Really like that, 3.6 on the thickness. Yeah, it's just going to disappear in your pocket. You know, you won't even know you have it, and then boom, you'll whip this little guy out. If you're into, you know, USA made, you like that. Now there are versions out there. You can get an M390 version, and you can get which is way higher end steel than what we're looking at here on the 420. And you can also get the blade, excuse me, House of Blades exclusive, and I'll have a link in the description below, S35VN versions of these for about 80 to 90. So much higher end quality steels. You'll obviously pay for it, but still under the $100 price point for this exact same knife. So really cool, digging that. And if USA made is kind of like an aspect to you, you know, and you like maybe having spring loaded and you like the flippers over holes and thumb studs and stuff, this is a fantastic option regardless if you go with the polymer or aluminum handle scale versions. So next up, we're gonna go with the Fastball from Gerber. Now Gerber has done a great job producing this knife. Really hits a great niche, I feel, of being USA made, $100. So this is going to be one of the more expensive ones that we look at today. 3-way directional pocket clip. It is a flipper, but it's on ball bearing bushing. So maybe you like the idea of a USA made knife, but you're not super stoked about the 420 high carbon, and you don't really like spring, or you don't like assisted opening features. Well, then this might be your go-to. S30V steel. It has a saber grind, 3-inch blade, aluminum handles, great little solid liner lock right there. Feels fantastic in my hand. They have a couple different handle color options out there. Really good solid lockup. And when we weigh this little bad boy, I think it's under 3, yeah, 2.7. So 2.8. So slightly less than the aluminum on the what's it called, Dividend. And when we go to the size, 4.1, so a little bit thicker than some of the other ones that we've been looking at here. So that will mean, particularly those of you who maybe have bigger hands, yeah, you know, I wear large size gloves, but maybe you wear extra large and you're wanting something that has a little more beef to it, but you still want that, you know, lightweight aspect. You want it to be compact and, again, friendly for summertime in your shorts and, you know, just lightweight, thin hiking style pants and slim, you know, thin material. So your pocket material is really thin, so it can't handle a lot of that weight. This would be a fantastic option. Those ball bearings on that detent just rocket it, just fly it right out of there. So really love that aspect. Was very happy with the purchase. I picked this Gerber up a little while back. We did the video. I'm very happy with it, and it is an excellent option. If you're looking for the premium USA made, but still under $100 with the S30V steel and the aluminum and all those things, I think it is a great option for the summertime carry. All right, jumping back down in price point to the Buck 112, and I think, yeah, the Slim series in the polymer version. Now, I think the micarta version is also under 3 ounces, and you can also look at the 110. I think the 110 is like right at about 3 ounces, but the 112 definitely falls under that. Polymer, really nicely done, about $25, so great, just like $5 more than the Dozier, K-Bar Dozier, but you're getting a similar kind of hollow grind. I'll just show you here. Hollow grind blade, a little bit shorter on the blade there, but 420 high carbon, so competitive with what the AUS 8 is here on the K-Bar. But, you know, a little bit of a different handle take on it. A deep ride loop over that is great for carrying in the pocket. It is kind of obnoxious how big that pocket clip is, but you know, it deep rides really nicely, and you have a kind of a deeper cut in. Feels really nice and ergonomic in the hand, really well and controlled. Good solid lockup, zero complaints. With that regard. The lockback is back here, so it's a little different than these center lockbacks like on the Spyderco and the Dozier. So when you're, you know, flipping that guy out, you kind of got to go back here and then kick it down to close, whereas with these guys, you know, you flick it open and then it's right there. You just hit the ricasso and close that thing up. So these are a little more intuitive to open and close. They're a little bit faster for lockbacks, but this is still a great option. Again, if USA made, some people don't care. They're like Taiwan, China, you know, Italy, doesn't matter. Some people, you know, you like your bucks, you like your 110s, 112s, you like USA made, you know, things, then this is a great option. It's not going to break the bank. And again, you can look at the larger version. Now the micarta ones, we had major problems with when they came out. I bought 3 of them. None of them lined up properly and were major issues. They still come under $100 and they are S30V, micarta, and will come in at the weights and everything. Let's see here what the weight is. But just the centering and lockups are really bad. So this is 2.5 ounces for the buck, and then 0.4 on the thickness right there. Nice and contoured, rounded. So that is a great option as well. And again, just slim. I mean, that's part of the aspect. You're seeing this profile over and over again. Slim, thin, lightweight, baby. And these are the reasons. And guys, as we get close to the end here, I have one more to show you in just a moment. But there's so many out there. I mean, I have a bunch of right-handed only, you know, options. I mean, the Kershaw Skyline is a fantastic option, but it's for righties only, you know. But that's thin, lightweight, comes in at under 3 ounces. You know, there's things that are over $100, obviously, that you could look into. There's all kinds of blades out there. I just got a Boker. I can't remember the model number off the top of my head, but that's ultra lightweight, ultra slim, righties only. So I wanted to make this video for people who, regardless if you're right or left-handed, they'll connect with you, and regardless of your price point, but really trying to keep it under the $100 price point. Showing you what is available out there is just another option so that you don't feel like you can't carry your knife or you have to dress differently. So now you're sweating your brains out because you were wearing, you know, thicker, heavier pants because you have a particular knife, or you go, you know what, I can't really even carry this pocket knife, or I'm literally like hiking out my shorts every 5 minutes. You know, it's super annoying. So that's just why I wanted to make this video. You know, we're sitting around the campfire chatting and you're asking me like, dude, I need a lightweight pocket knife for the summer. These are my options. These are my top dogs. These are the ones that I would recommend to friends and family, and that I do on a regular basis. And so you guys being the GT family, we should recommend it to you. So now here we go at the end, bringing in our last one of the series, the SOG Spec Elite 1 Auto. Now there's positives and negatives to this blade. We just recently did a video on it. To be honest with you, it is not, if you're looking for an auto knife, it is by no means the best value that's out there. But most of the other ones that are out there are around the $100 price point. And this guy, you can right now, these options you can get it for $100 over on Blade HQ. So again, those will be in the links below. But you're not getting the best bang for buck. But for this field of what we're talking about, it fits in there. And some of you love autos, you're just looking for another thin, lightweight blade to carry this summer. I think this is a great option. It will be carried on my person a lot this summer because I like autos and it fits this niche that we've been talking about. So the first thing is that it's going to weigh in at 3 ounces on the dot. So perfect aluminum handle scales, tip up, ambidextrous. So that little pocket clip too is like perfect for those lightweight situations, lightweight pants, you know, deep ride, loop over. It does have a safety. So, you know, in shorts, if you're concerned that, yeah, I've got gym shorts and, you know, my kid's jumping on me, you know, is it going to deploy the auto? You don't have to worry about that. Got a nice snappy auto. Feels really good and comfortable in the hand. Again, that slim aspect to it. Again, SOG slapping their name freaking everywhere. That's kind of annoying, I'll be honest with you. This will be one of the thicker ones that we're looking at here, 0.42 on the thickness, but still very, you know, slim in comparison. But you know, you just want an auto and snappy. It's slim, it's thin, it's going to come in at $100. AUS 8 steel now, 4 AUS 8. SOG does some of the best out there. So it's decent. It's definitely better than say the AUS 8 on the K-bar. And I would put it probably definitely on par with like good 420 or even just slightly lower than the VG10 because Spyderco tends to kind of low. They don't do quite the heat treat that actually SOG does. If you get a SOG VG10, it'll hold an edge longer than Spyderco's VG10. 3.5-inch blade, really good. Lots of stuff going on there. But again, you're gonna get like, oh, by the way, who makes that knife? SOG, dude. SOG, dude. SOG. Oh, did I mention SOG on the pocket clip? I mean, it's just freaking everywhere. Then you stop writing so much stuff on their knives. But anyway, so it fits all those things that we're talking about. Good solid lockup for an auto, and no real complaints at all. So if you are in the market for an auto knife and you are wanting to fall in all these categories we've been hitting, the Spec Elite 1, they do have the Spec Elite 2 that's going to be very similar, but it's 4 inches. And that one is going to be more than 3 ounces, obviously, because it's a bigger knife. But that would be, if you're willing to go just a hair over, that is an option that's out there as well. And again, guys, there are other ones out there. You know, like many of you would be like, well, why not the Rat Model 2? I love that knife. It's great. I just don't gravitate to it. It's not like one of my top dogs. It's not one of my top choices. These are my top choices when I'm wearing my gym shorts and I got to go run out, you know, for ice cream with the kids or something. These are going to be like the 7 blades that I look at to throw in my pocket or in my waistband. These are the ones that really connect with me and that I'm most likely to carry when I walk out the door, when I'm working around the yard, when I'm just, you know, hanging out with friends and family, chilling in the summertime, you know, around the backyard. These are the pocket knives that will be with me. Well, folks, there you have it. I hope this video has been informative, entertaining, and just pointed you in the right direction. And love to hear your guys' thoughts as well through this. I'm sure there's blades that I've forgotten or EDC folders that you just love to carry that weren't on this list. I'd love to hear those below. I'm sure the other viewers would love to hear it as well. And just love the conversation and discussion we always have here. And yeah, I just hope that this video just makes it enjoyable for you to carry a pocket knife during the summer months when you have those really thin, light-duty pants and apparel, shorts, whatever you may be wearing on a regular basis on particularly the lower half of your body, because that's where we tend to carry our pocket knives. So with that, guys, go ahead. If you're not a current subscriber, I'd invite you to become part of the GT family. We're throwing up videos like this every single week. If you are a current subscriber, we want to thank you. And make sure that you hit that bell icon right next to the icon of the logo. That makes sure that the videos show up in your news feed. And yeah, check us out on Instagram, Facebook, social media as well, throwing up behind the scenes stuff all the time, heads up stuff like, hey, guess what? This is coming soon. We are just almost at 20,000 followers on Instagram. We'll be doing a big giveaway there soon. We're coming up on 150,000 subscribers here. We'll be doing a giveaway coming in probably a couple months when we hit that as well here on YouTube. So just so much stuff going on here. Love the family that we have here, and it's just fun hanging out, talking with you guys, coming up with ideas like this to just make your guys a little bit more your guys' lives a little bit more enjoyable. So as always, remember, stay equipped, stay prepared, and we'll see you out there.